Hey guys, Shaw here. I actually reacted to this fight live. Seksan versus Tyson Harrison. Tyson Harrison's like a young up and comer from Australia. 22 years old. He's had 3 fights in one. This one his first. Then he went to beat Rambo in the following fight, and he recently lost a couple of weeks ago against Pong Siri. But he's very good. I remember thinking at the time that Tyson had done enough to win the fight. Spoilers, but Seksan wins this one. But yeah, it's, I don't mind looking back and seeing if my opinion's changed. So let's get into it. Seksan is a legend. He's been around for years and years. Multi-time Raja Damnern champion, WBC, Omni, Channel 7. The list goes on. He's done a lot. So just because I was rambling, I'll start this again. I mean, Tyson Harrison, he's got the game plan that he wants to get Seksan out of there quick. A lot of Thai fighters start quite slow. That was nice. He seems to, like Seksan, he always, to me, it kind of looks like he's kind of out on his feet all the time. I don't mean that disrespectfully. He just kind of, he's not a guy that stands strong and takes everything. When you hit him, he kind of goes back. I mean, it might be a way of like reducing the actual impact of the shot, but if you see him, he kind of got that like Muay Thai drunken master style. See, he reacts to the 1-2 and then comes in with a spinning elbow. He's tough as nails, Seksan. Nice body shot. But you can see that he just kind of he's almost trying to slow down the pace a little bit, which is quite normal. See, he throws this 2 to the body and then kind of stands there waiting for something else to come. Look, just pulls his shorts up, typical Thai style. They'll land a kick or a shot and then they'll roll up their shorts. It's just a habit that you get into. I think that's what happens when you get a black belt in Muay Thai. I'm guilty of it now. My shorts have got more and more rolled up as time's gone on. But yeah, see, you'll see. There's a kick back. Oh, there you go. That was nice. I mean, a nice attempt. He catches the kick. This is a good one to drill with your like while you're at the gym. Catches the kick, and then tries to spin it into a spinning elbow. I mean, Tyson Harrison's definitely busier, but Seksan's doing a good job of defending. It's a drunken master style. I think he even smiled as he did that. See, kind of smiling. And Tyson Harrison's not fooling around. He actually knocked out Rambo, Tyson, which is, it's impressive. Only 22 years old. Yeah, they call him John Wayne Noi, like as a head nod to John Wayne Parr. I'm not sure if they ever trained together, but yeah, I mean John Wayne Parr's a legend too. Nice kick back by Seksan. Just check that out. 1-2 kick. See, so in the judges' eyes, you'll kind of see. Sorry, I'm going to keep flicking backwards and forwards. So this 1-2 lands, and then the kick lands after. Now, in the judges' eyes, if you don't kick straight back, it's kind of like they won that Seksan would have won the rally. You can kind of see Tyson takes a breath afterwards. So there's not a fire back straight away. So yeah, that might have gone against him a little bit. I mean, Seksan's got a great variation of techniques. I was a big fan of that spinning elbow. I think it is one of his way. Oh, that was nice, John Jones style. How did he set that up? Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, a great variation of techniques. Okay, it's almost like he went to throw a knee or a kick or something, and then switches it, catches himself, and then throws that elbow. A little bit different. It's difficult to prepare for guys like that. Oh, elbow over the top. Oh, nice work by Seksan. Look at this combination. 1, 2. That body shot's nice. Oh, elbow. He's throwing those a little bit too often, I think. The spinning elbows. But he's not being punished for it too much. I mean, Tyson Harrison's doing a good job though. He's very busy. Yeah, so last time I watched this, it was on I was live streaming the one card that this was on. Nice work. It's a strange way of throwing that left hook by Tyson. There's 1, 2 comes. That 2 goes straight through the middle. It's like a bolo punch. See how he throws that? I'll show you again. Look at the way that Tyson Harrison's hand comes through. It's not like he's landing with the knuckles. It's almost, well, you'll see. There you go. See, it's almost like he's clubbing him around the back of the neck. Now, I've had that in a fight before. Someone kind of clubbed me with their forearm, like a hook, but they used it to get me into the clinch, which is smart because you get kind of hit on the back of the head there, it kind of wobbles you a little bit. So a way of using it would be, to be more effective, would be to hold someone in a clinch and then kind of swing this arm across and see if you could like kind of hit him on the back of the head while you're trying to get a clinch. But I don't think that was what Tyson was doing. You see how, you know, Seksan kind of reacts to every shot that's landing on him. Like I'm not sure if it's his way of like trying to, you know, go with a punch a little bit, but I mean, he's extremely tough. Yeah. And Tyson just caught him after a bell. It wasn't malicious. Let's put that forward a little bit. So I'll just see what that highlight was. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, I mean, Tyson Harrison's got a nice style. Trained at a Seksan gym. Something that people don't realise is how hard like someone like Seksan, his shins are just going to be so hard that even though that his kicks don't look all that powerful, he's just got those old Muay Thai bones, or you could call them Guduk Muay, which is Muay Thai bones. But yeah, just from years and years of conditioning, they're solid. They'll hurt when they bounce off your thighs or your arms. Yeah, but I mean, Seksan, you know, he's coming through with a great variation of techniques. He's got an unusual style. You know, the way that he kind of looks like he's off balance all the time. Tyson Harrison's doing some great work though. Some of his boxing is really nice, and he's obviously very game. Nice knee. Nice knee by Tyson Harrison. I really like that. See, he's reaching out, putting the left hand over the back of the head, and then bringing up this knee. You know, but he's got this covered here. Yeah, it's nice knee. Like I say, he's training at a Seksan, that, you know, it's a legendary gym. Elbow. Oh, got himself in an elbow war. You know, so far this has been a great round for Tyson Harrison. Seksan's reaction there. Let me see. So, where is it? There, look, he gets hit. This isn't a great look. Now, Seksan does react to everything that hits. You know, everything that lands. Sorry, but you know, You know, you got to kind of think here, like he looks hurt now. To the judges, that should really go down. You know, but yeah, I mean, look how well recovered he is from that. You know, he's taken a lot of shots. Old Seksan. Oh, yeah, look at nice work by Tyson. Gets his right uppercut through, follows it with the left hook. Really nice. Oh, now he's getting caught back. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, this punch is going in by Seksan are wild. So they're not straight, so they're not hooks. They're like a kind of full body punch that's coming over, but they land. Look at that. He's getting a lot of power into these shots. Mix it up between the head and the body too. Oh, left hook lands. Yeah, I mean, things like this, if I was judging this fight and I'd see this kind of thing where he's been hit and then goes into ropes, even if he's not hurt, from where the judges are sitting, these are big movements, they're big reactions to shots. So you'd expect them to score him down for those. But wow, look at him. Great fight though. I mean, look, both of them just emptying the tank. And now Seksan's got, had Tyson Harrison against the ropes. He's hurt again. Just show you that again. I think it's a left uppercut, and it's obviously a combination that they've been drilling at his gym, the uppercut and left hook. You see it a few times. It looks so natural to him. But yeah, that right uppercut and left hook worked again. The thing is with right hooks, uppercuts when they come, is that sometimes if you're using an extended guard or your guard's here, sometimes they'll still creep through. Seksan likes to use this extended guard quite a lot. And yeah, so if you are someone that uses the extended guard a lot, sometimes if you're here and you can kind of see that the uppercut's going to come, you can just bring your hand out in front of your chin, like here. I've seen Rodtang use it and Borkow uses it too, but this is like a really common, it's a really strong guard, but you are vulnerable with those uppercuts. So yeah, it's something to think about. Use your vision. If you're here, think about guarding your chin, because the uppercuts are super effective when they land. And something else to think about if you do like to use extended guard is if you just lock out your arm too much, they can parry your hand down. So it's much better to kind of use it as like these small pushes. In my opinion, I found it was more effective that way, and it was a little bit safer. But yeah, on with the fight. Such great work by Tyson Harrison. I think here he was 21. Pretty sure that it was his birthday recently. Yeah, really nice work. I mean, Seksan's doing a lot in there too. I mean, great rally here by Seksan. He's just tough as old boots, isn't he? But he does almost look like he's out on his feet, Seksan. Oh, but I think now that like him doing that, I think for those judges there, Seksan probably took the round by that. I don't know whether I really agree. I think that Tyson Harrison probably had the bigger moments in that round. Yeah, so I mean, there's that uppercut and left hook. Yeah, there you go. See, it's there again. It's something that they've obviously worked on a lot in his camp. Maybe it's something that they saw in Seksan. I mean, a good thing to note is that Seksan will be fighting Nathan Benden, who's actually from the city next to me. He's actually from like a bit of a rival West Midlands gym, K-Star. But Nathan Benden's an excellent boxer. He's a very, very intelligent fighter. And his game is anything. Seksan fights him, I think it's next week. I think it's the 23rd of June. So that'll be a good fight to watch. And you know, I'll get a video of Nathan up if anyone doesn't know who he is. I'll get a video of one of his fights done in the next few days. But yeah, very, very exciting fighter from the UK. Very experienced too. Oh. There you go. There's those big punches by Seksan. You know, Tyson Harrison's doing a good job of coming back. You know, he's a young lad and he's definitely rising to the occasion. It's a problem with these tall guys. You know, it wasn't malicious. I wouldn't for a second think that it was malicious in this at all, but these things happen. Yeah, you can see on his face that wasn't intentional at all. Seksan straight back to it. Seksan's kicks are still sharp. See that stumble? These are things that concern me with Seksan a little bit. You know, after a long career like he's had, you know, you have to wonder about the damage it's taken through that career. I mean, look how flat his foot is when he kicks. It's unusual. Normally when Thais kick, they'll come right up onto their toes, especially kicks to the body. But yeah, you know, I'd be kind of concerned about his well-being now after the fights that he's had. He's been in some wars, and you know, his balance just looks off to me. But he's doing a good fight here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to. It's so hard to say because he's still fighting well. But if you look at Muhammad Ali towards the end of his career, I think it was Sonny Liston that he fought last. It was almost quite sad to watch, you know, and we all know how he ended up. I mean, I'm not saying that Seksan's there, but you know, there's definitely signs of CTE and stuff, I'd have thought. But he's still fighting well. It might just be how he always has been. I haven't really watched him much in his career. He's doing a great. I mean, you know, he's definitely busy. You know, I think initially when I watched his fight, because it was live, I couldn't rewind it and stuff and spoil a stream. So. You know, as a first reaction to seeing Seksan, I think a lot of people, you know, you would assume that he was hurt a lot, the way that he stumbles and that kind of thing. Maybe that the judges are more familiar with who he is, so maybe that's why they end up giving this to Tyson, because they know that that's how Seksan is, but. You know, you know, even though he's made a good case for himself, Seksan, you know, and he has been effective at times. I think a lot of judges would probably score him down for the way that he moves when he's being hit and all that kind of thing. But he hasn't gone down. I mean, it's a good fight, you know, either way. Tyson Harrison has for sure got a big future coming up in the sport, particularly if he gets the small gloves off and starts fighting in the stadiums in normal Muay Thai gloves. So I think that doing these Muay Thai fights with small gloves it's dangerous, man, and so definitely I never had any interest in fighting Muay Thai and MMA gloves, but here we go. There's that elbow. So something I like about using this elbow is how safe it is. I've spoke about it in previous videos, but you can see that by the way that Seksan is here with his guard like this, the elbow can just get straight through the middle. You see? So just get straight through the middle. It's also very safe. I'll show you again. It's also very safe because it's all it needs to be is an extension of your guard, and it will get through. See? But it's a great shot. Like I said, safe, and it can be very effective, particularly if it lands on like the forehead. 9 times out of 10, if it lands, it'll cut. So yeah, it's one of my favourite shots. I've even seen Rod Tang doing it, and the way that he does it is to elbow, but he turns his head this way, which isn't something I'd like to do, but yeah, it works for him. Just throwing that lead elbow. Yeah, it's definitely more difficult to defend against, especially because your hands are here, that you can always get through the middle. But those kicks have definitely been a big factor for Seksan winning this fight. What do you guys think? Who do you think should have won? I think it's close either way. But pointing out the way that Seksan moves after he's been hit and that kind of thing, maybe in European or a Falang country, maybe with Falang judges, they would have given it to Tyson Harrison. But yeah, was it? Yeah, it's a split decision. So one of the judges gave it to Tyson Harrison. It's fair. You can, if you haven't, unless it's been a complete domination, I don't ever think you can grumble at a point loss. Unless you've completely destroyed somebody or knocked them out, then it just is what it is. But it was a good fight either way, and Tyson Harrison had gone on to beat Rambo. And then lost against Pong Siri. I haven't seen that fight, but Tyson Harrison's definitely got a bright future in the sport. And Seksan fights Nathan Benden on I believe the 23rd. So yeah, I'll get a video of Nathan Benden made up soon. Until then, if there are any fights that you want me to react to, maybe even your own fights or training videos, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to it soon. Alright, I'll speak to you soon, guys.